As I always say, the best brand partnerships are like a good cocktail. Fun, international, and sweet. Amazing jokes aside, if you are an influencer or an entrepreneur like myself and you occasionally work with brands, what I'm finding is the best way to sweeten a brand deal is to include a TikTok video. If you've been dabbling in TikTok and you're curious about leveraging your following to partner with brands, you're in the right place, because in today's video, I'm sharing with you how to sweeten brand deals with TikTok. And stay with me until the end, where I'm going to share with you what you need to include in your press kit so that from a brand's perspective, you are a no-brainer to work with. What I'm about to share with you has worked for me already. In fact, the TikTok videos that I've created for brands like Shopify and later are some of my best top performing TikToks of my entire feed. I'm Elise Dharma, and I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs, freelancers, and creators use Instagram or social media to actually generate revenue back to their business. And in today's video, I'm going to cover TikTok brand deals. If you're already working with brands, maybe as an influencer or a blogger or an entrepreneur like myself, leveraging TikTok can be a great way to sweeten the brand deal. Here's why. Since TikTok is relatively early in the brand deal world, you could actually inform your brands that you're working with that TikTok is a great place to be. In fact, when I look at the data, the average user on TikTok spends 52 minutes a day in the app, which is completely comparable to Instagram, where the average amount of time is 53 minutes. TikTok users are estimated to be at 800 million, and with Instagram, we know there are over 1 billion users. But more than that, organic growth and reach is happening faster on TikTok than any other platform right now at this time. Even better than that is that TikTok content has a really long shelf life. So even if you created a video for a brand and it didn't perform that well right away, it doesn't mean it can't. A video can grow in views to 10,000, 100,000, even a million months after posting. So this is something that you can educate your brands on and let them know. You might not be able to judge a video's performance right after posting. You might want to check in after a month or 3 months. Another pro for the brands is that the optics are great. With users producing TikTok content, the content is seen as a lot more authentic and genuine. That's because TikTok content is not generally overproduced. It doesn't have to be high quality like Instagram content has come to be. Instagram started as a photo app, so it makes sense that high quality content does well on Instagram, but TikTok's not like that. So brands can really get closer to their fans by having influencers like yourself create more off-the-cuff, real, authentic content. And another plus for brands is that those who are embracing TikTok today are seen as creative, entertaining, and community-focused. What brand doesn't want to be those things? So let's look at the 2 videos that I created for brands. One was for Later and one was for Shopify. Let's roll the Later TikTok. So when I made this video for Later, it wasn't a part of our brand deal. I decided to make this video on TikTok so that I could post it on Instagram because this was a trending song that I wanted to use. So at the time of making this video, I didn't really know how to edit in TikTok. I just knew to use this trending audio. So I actually made this video in a different app. That's how I was able to bring in the preview of Later. But surprisingly, this video got quite a few views right away. And I think it's because I led with humor. I led with people being able to relate to the fact that, yeah, I forget to post sometimes. And then I present the solution being Later. Next, let's look at the video I made for Shopify. So when I made this video, I was a lot more up to speed with how to use the features of TikTok. So you can see I actually used some TikTok effects in this one, like the earthquake effect. And again, I used a trending audio, plus I used the same structure as the Later video. I started the video from a point of being entertaining and being relatable, and then I presented the solution in terms of the product that Shopify had created. So for you, when you're creating TikTok videos for brands, think about tips, how-tos, FAQs, little demos like my videos where I'm acting out a problem and then a solution. Think about before and afters, those also do well for TikTok. Or when in doubt, take a simple concept that you'd like to teach your audience and talk on camera, just like an Instagram story. That could totally be a TikTok too. All right, so if you're interested in working with more brands to create TikTok content for them, maybe you even want to pitch brands, this is what you're going to need next, a press kit. And here's everything that you want to include in your press kit. First element of a press kit is about you. Share a short introduction about you and your audience. Next, you want to outline the brands you've already worked with. Then you want to include your relevant social media following numbers. And don't worry if numbers are small, like under 10,000. Brands love working with micro-influencers. Next, it's great to share the engagement that your last 10 posts got on all of your social media channels. Then you want to outline the specific services you offer to brands. Make it super crystal clear. Do you offer an Instagram shout out, an Instagram post, a TikTok post? Outline all options. Then if you have them, you want to share stats or case studies or successful brand partnerships that you've already done. Then you want to include your website if you have one, your rates, and then your contact info. All right, so for more on TikTok, I've created a resource for you so that you can use TikTok to grow your business. Head right below this video to the description. I'll leave the link for it right there. To ease in revenue, I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for joining me for today's training. If you liked this, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future trainings just like this one.